morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. The day is finally here. Well, it was kind of here a few days ago, but I'm a little late to recording this. Castles Dungeon Expansion is live, and you can go ahead and start playing it. What I'm going to do in today's video is do a gameplay review, basically go through all the details, show you how it all works, and then go ahead and give you my opinion at the end of it. I've been excited. You all know I have been. This has been months in the waiting. They developed this and put a pretty good thing together. In fact, I would say it's actually a really good game so far. They actually added a whole lot more than I expected for the initial release. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Once you go to castles.nft.io, you just want to go over here to Dungeons, and you're going to see a couple new options here. They actually have them blinking yellow and white, just to let you know that they are new to the list. We'll go to Hero Battle, and this, sometimes you have to refresh, sometimes it comes up here. This is the dungeon expansion. You have all your heroes. You can see that mine have some equipment already. Since I just got equipment from the packs, I didn't buy any from the secondary market. My equipment's a little bit lacking, but at least we have that here. Just going through all the different options, and then we'll go ahead and show you some of the battles. You have your 3 different types of heroes up here. You got Luna, and then the rest of them, I always forget the names, and then your Bancroft here. But you can go ahead through the different ones. You'll see that I have 3 heroes of the Luna. I have 1 common, 2 uncommons. As soon as they open back up the rare blend for uncommons, I'm going to go ahead and blend these up to rares. Same with the other 2 heroes. I have them all set up and ready to go. Just waiting for that to happen. So that's how you cycle through each of your different hero types, and you'll see each of them here. You have the auto daily battle, which I'll show you here in a second. Auto rest, which basically means anyone that is depleted, you can go ahead and auto rest. This is not available yet. It will be available in the future. And then you have monster loot, again, which we'll cover here in a few minutes. As I mentioned, as far as your heroes go, you have the daily battle. Remember, you get 1 free daily battle every single 24 hours. You have the boss fight. In order to do a boss fight, you need to do 15 regular fights, whether it's daily fight or NFT fights. And then it just shows you your total battles. You can unstake, and that takes you over to the customization screen for your different characters. Your stamina, and then the timer. You can see, let's actually jump over here to Calder. You can go ahead and rest, which I'll show you that here in a second. Or you can see that this guy's fully rested, so that's not an option. And then, as I mentioned, as far as the resting goes, you can reset your rest, or you can rest once every 24 hours. I already triggered these and did the reset on these to rest them. I did save this because I wanted to show you that here in a second. Scroll down a little bit. It shows the different tiers of monsters, different rarities, from common all the way up to mythical or mythic. And these are just for this specific hero, so you won't see the rest of the heroes. In order to see the monsters for the rest of the heroes, you have to go ahead and select onto those different heroes. It shows you the number that you have of each, which I think is a great addition that they have here. And then you can go and battle. I'll show you the battling here in a second also. And that's the basic setup. I'll show you the monster loot here after we do a few battles. So let's go ahead and have him rest, which will completely refresh his stamina. And again, keep in mind, I'll do another video on this. Stamina is based on the rarity of the hero plus what armor that you have there. So if the more armor that you have, the higher amount of stamina you'll have. If you have all uncommon equipment completely full, you'll get a little bonus there. A higher rarity gives you higher stamina also. So keep that all in mind. It's all variable. That's why you see 2 different levels of stamina. I have 45 on this one max and 33 on this one max. This one just has better armor. So let's go ahead and rest. You click on the rest button. It's going to tell you that it's going to take 1,000 T-source to go ahead and restore, and shows you how much your balance is. So go ahead. It's going to take me down to 4,500 T-source, and you give it a second, and there we go. You see I filled up my rest, or I should say I filled up my stamina, and now my clock went to the global timer, which is 12, or I should say midnight UTC. Every single day it resets. All right, so now I have that there. I have the option of going through and doing daily battles individually, so I can go ahead and click on all 7 of my heroes, or I can do the auto daily battle, which is a huge help. I love this option because it saves a whole lot of time. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and do the auto daily battle. I'm going to go ahead. It gives you the option. You can select different rarities that you want to do. We're just going to do all of them. And then we're going to go ahead and hit battle now. You can do up to 10 heroes at a time, which I only have 7, so that's fine. There we go. We did the daily battle. You see the daily battle does cost stamina. It also counts towards your boss battles. And then once you do that, if you go ahead and click on the monster loot, it's going to take you over to where you can see what you got, your basic results for it. I'm going to do that here in a second. Let's go ahead and talk about NFT battles before we jump to there. All right, for NFT battles, you're going to be using these monsters that you have down here, and these come out of the monster tome packs. That's a whole other video in itself. What I'm going to do is, what I usually do before I go ahead and do the battles, I take a look at what I need in order to get to the 15 battles so I can do a boss fight. And we're going to show you the boss fight here too. So I need 3 NFT battles to get up to 15. So let's go ahead and click on this. This is the uncommon. You need to, in order for it to count towards the boss fight, it has to match the rarity of the hero. So we're going to go ahead and do 3 uncommon battles. The nice thing with this is you can do multiple battles at the same time, so you don't have to burn yourself and clicking each individual battle, because that would get tedious. I'm glad they added the multi-battles also. The one thing that I wish they would let us do, and it may be something down the road, is maybe name our heroes, so they're not just identified by numbers. You can maybe name them, so it's easier to identify which one's which. Just a suggestion for down the road. The reason I mention that is because when you're in here for the NFT battles, you have to remember your ID number. It'd be neat if you could actually put a name in there, and it would be so much easier just to find. But I know this is the one that I want to battle because it ends with 8-2. So you can see once you click on it, it does show the armor. So you can also tell that way. That's another way you can tell it. On the bottom here, you're going to see that one battle is going to consume 6 stamina, and I have a total of 39 stamina available, which is also a nice thing that you can take a look at. We're going to do 3 battles, so it's going to cost 18 out of the 39. Let's go ahead and click on those battles. It's going to refresh. It does take a few seconds since it is a browser. Sometimes you may actually have to click, but I didn't have to there. And you see that now I'm 15 out of 15, and I can do a boss battle. So we want to do that also. Boss battles also cost stamina, so keep that in mind when you're battling. Thankfully, I do have enough stamina for this. So to do a boss battle, you go ahead and it's as simple as this. Just click on the boss battle. It's going to tell you it's going to cost 6 out of 21 stamina. This is the boss that you're fighting, some crazy robot. That is huge. Tower legs. That's pretty cool. I like that. So he's going to go ahead and fight, apparently without a weapon. Oh, no, he's got an axe there. Never mind. All right, so we'll go ahead and fight. What I have to tell you that they're automatic wins, so it's not like you can lose these battles, which is nice because you're always getting rewarded. So now we've done, with this hero, we've gone through and we've done his daily battle, we've done 3 NFT battles, and we've done a boss battle. So now that we've done all of that, how do we find out what the reward is? As I mentioned previously, we're going to go ahead and click on the monster loot. That takes us over to the loot screen. And this is where you're going to see a whole bunch of different things. You're going to see the treasure source that you have in basically the chest. Sorry, I forgot what it's called. The treasure source that you converted into the coins that you can actually use, and then your royal seals. The one thing that you will notice as you play this, you are going to use a lot of royal seals. They've been telling us, Josh and Robert have been telling us this for months, that royal seals is going to be used quite a bit in the dungeon expansion, and I've already seen myself burning through a lot of them. It's very important to make sure that you have castles available, because the price on the secondary market will most likely go up because we're burning a whole lot more. So keep that in mind, because every time you want to go ahead and convert here, to convert 2,500 T-Source into the tokens that you can use, it costs 1 seal. So you can see how that can burn here pretty quickly, and I'll show you that more here in a second. If I scroll down, you're going to see 3 tiers of chests. These all are connected to the different battles that you do. Tier 1, you see the 1 star. This is your daily battle chests. Every time you do a daily battle, you're going to get one of these depending on the rarity of your hero. I had 1 common, and then I had 6 uncommon, so that's why you see 1 and 6. Tier 2 is the NFT battles. Those are the ones that I did 3 of to make sure I could get up to the boss battle. So you'll see 3 uncommon here. And then bottom here is the boss battle chest, the highest tier, the 3 stars. And you'll see I have 1 there because I did 1 uncommon battle. Just a reminder on the loot that you're going to get. This is going to be the lowest loot, the 1 star, and this is going to be the highest loot. For the boss battles, you're basically going to get 3 different items, and it's all based on RNG. So I could get anything from just treasure source or treasure all the way up to rare hero fragments, which is something that I want to get more heroes. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up these. You'll see there's a last reward button up here. So once you open it, you go up to last reward and you see what kind of rewards you get. So let's take a look at, we're going to open up 5 of the uncommon daily battle chests. So let's go ahead and open that. It's going to take a second. You can see up here, normally it's going to ask you to authenticate. I've already gone through and checked that little box, so it automatically authenticates. Then you go up here and you click on last rewards and see what kind of rewards we got. We got a whole bunch of equipment fragments, which is great because every 5 equipment fragment you get, you can go ahead and blend into 1 piece of equipment. So I'm already on my way to another piece of uncommon equipment. I also got wealth. This is what you can convert into treasure source. And I kept calling it treasure source before. This is wealth. This is treasure source. So just keep that in mind. You get out of the battle chest, you get the wealth, and then you convert that into treasure source. All right, so let's go ahead and open the 3 NFT monster chests. So I'm going to get 6 items out of this. I'll get 3 of the tier 1 or the star 1, and then 3 of a star 2. And they have a whole document that shows this all breaking down. I just want to give you a high level explanation. So let's go ahead. Once I click on this, there should be 6 items that I get when I go over to the last rewards. So if we click on this, let's see if we get something good. There we go. These are the ones that I want. I like these. So I got another one of the rare fragments. It costs 30 hero fragments in order to blend into a hero. So I went and got a rare, so I'm 1 step closer to that. I also got an uncommon, so I'm 1 step closer to that. And I got 2 more uncommons. So I just need 1 more uncommon of this to go ahead and blend into an uncommon piece of equipment. And I got more wealth. Wealth is good because then I can refresh more of my heroes. All right, and we're going to go ahead and do the last one. This is the boss chest. You get 3 items out of this. You get 1 from every tier. Obviously, the boss being the best. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully we can get another rare hero fragment. That would be awesome. Get closer to those heroes. So let's go ahead and let it refresh. And then we'll open it up. In this one, I got all wealth. So again, wealth is good. I got enough to go ahead and refresh one of my heroes for tomorrow or later today, however I want to handle that. But that gives you some more of that. So now that I have enough of the wealth to go ahead and convert, let me show you how that works. Go ahead and just click on convert. It's going to tell me 2,500 wealth plus 1 royal seal equals 2,500 T-source, which is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and burn a seal and convert the wealth over to T-source. And there we go. We added 2,500 T-source here, and we burned one of our seals. All right, so what I'm going to go ahead and do now is, now that I've showed you the battling, I've showed you the rewards, let me show you a blend. I think I have enough to go ahead and blend one of the uncommon. In order to do that, we got to jump over to Nifty. All right, once we're in Nifty, go ahead and go to Castles NFT Go, and then you go down here to the blends. Once you're in the blends, you're going to have a number of different options now. You have the different rarities of equipment that you can go ahead and blend, and then you have the different heroes. These heroes are for hero fragments. They're not for lower rarity heroes. And then this equipment is for the different equipment fragments. Let's go ahead. I think I have enough to do an uncommon one. Yep, I have just enough. I have 5. I have 1 from yesterday's battles, and then I have 4 from today's battles so far. And that was just with 1 hero. So that's pretty good rewards for running 1 hero. With obviously you need to have the monsters from the monster tomes available, but that's not bad. You're going to go ahead and auto select, and we'll blend. And then we'll go ahead and be able to open this pack. But I got a number of hero fragments. I got a number of T-source or treasure source. And then I also got enough, plus a fragment from yesterday, for another piece of equipment. So that's not bad, just for 1 uncommon hero. So now we have this pack, so let's go ahead and see what we get out of it. It could be anything. It could be from any of the hero types. It could be any from the different equipment slots. So it's basically RNG or random. You can see I actually got, it looks like I got a weapon. I can finally go ahead and have my my Collador holding a weapon, which is great. The one thing I do have to let you know about, there is currently a bug when you're going to go ahead and equip your different equipments. What they say is to go ahead and unstake your hero. A couple things that you have to keep in mind when you unstake your hero is the fact that you want to make sure that you get to the point where your boss battle is at 0, because sometimes it reduce or eliminates your boss battle. So your boss battle count is what I should say. Also, your stamina has to be full. This is a bug. Eventually, they're going to correct it where you don't need to unstake your hero in order to equip them with this. I guess they ran into an issue where some of the equipment was disappearing, so I wanted to make sure that I put that note out there just to be aware. What I'm going to do now is, I'm not going to do it on the video, but I'll go through each of my different heroes, do some more battles, get some more equipment, get some more, hopefully some more rare hero fragments, so I can go ahead and get a rare hero. I hope you all have a fantastic day. I really like this. I like I said at the beginning of the video, they added more than I expected. Like all the auto battles and the multi battles, I think is a great quality of life feature. It speeds up the entire process. The hiccup that I'm having is make sure that you have enough CPU to do this, because it is CPU intensive just because of the sheer number of transactions. It's not necessarily a code problem. There's just a lot of transactions. If I'm running all 7 of my heroes, doing 5 to 7 battles for each of them, then going ahead and opening all those chests and converting chests and blending, it's a lot of CPU. So be aware of that. Be ready with your CPU. I have 1,000 CPU staked, and I'm hitting my limit. I'm also playing a lot of other games, so it's not just from this dungeon expansion, it's from everything combined. So I will have to eventually add more CPU to it, but I want to make sure you're aware of that. As far as the rewards go from this, I think they're fantastic. I showed you, I got an uncommon piece of equipment plus a number of fragments plus T-Source just from battling one of my heroes, and I still have 6 more heroes to go. So I encourage you all to go ahead and try it out. If you obviously have the means, this is not financial advice, but it's a game that I'm enjoying. It's a great addition to the overall Castle Metasphere, whatever we want to call it, game platform itself. So I hope you all enjoy this video. Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Are you playing it? Do you like it? And also like and subscribe. I appreciate you all, and have a great day. Bye.